The Reluctant Vampire, presented by iDreaminPlotPoints, a multi-installment story-driven immersive experience. Headphones are recommended. Even more adventures await you on our website. Here we are. Forest floor to cabin door. Delivery complete.
Are you gonna jump in the hot tub?
I'll drive by the fireplace.
Are you tired?
Just trying to decompress.
We didn't make it back to the Elephant Rock.
Mount Insatiable? No, we did not.
I would still like to get some pictures of it.
What do you think you're doing?
These jeans are so bulky, and this belt is digging into my hips.
At least put the joggers on.
The joggers fell off me, remember? Your hoodie's long enough to be a dress anyway.
But it's not a dress, and you have my socks pulled up past your knees.
Yeah, super cozy.
Get down from there.
What's your problem? I'm just sitting on the windowsill.
There's a couch and two perfectly good armchairs. You don't need to be perched, dangling your legs
How long
like
are you going to toast yourself like a marshmallow before we get back to work?
Since when are you my supervisor? And would you stop doing that?
What?
Bouncing your crossed leg on your knee?
I'm just trying to get some heat going.
Yeah, well, it's working.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I'm sitting up here to keep a lookout for that wolf.
He won't come around here if he knows what's good for him.
Yeah, he might get whistled at again.
Seriously, Jack? You're gonna joke about that?
Yeah, because it's funny. He's a wolf, and he got whistled at. Oh, right. You're not a girl. You wouldn't understand.
A wolf whistle? That doesn't happen in real life.
Try having these legs, walking past a construction site, and then you can come talk to me.
Well, that's what all those reverse lunges will get you.
Really? Victim blaming?
You know what you have, and you are hyper aware of the reactions you're able to provoke.
Are you having a reaction?
You claim you want to be helpful. Well, this is not helpful. Not the clothes, not being cute, none of it.
You think I'm cute?
I don't have time for this.
You literally have all the time in the world. Talking smack about my comfy clothes.
You're wearing my clothes!
Meanwhile, you were the one glistening under the moonlight like the cover of a romance novel.
I was rinsing my shirt in the river.
And then carrying me off, gripping me to your bare chest.
I didn't want to get you wet, too. Don't say no.
Don't say what?
You know what.
Explain it to me.
Oh, you'd like that. Make me to be the filthy one with the mind in the gutter? Yeah.
I think you're overstimulated.
Astute observation.
I'd say do some breathing exercises, but...
Let's just sit quietly.
That's what I was doing.
Please. Please. And don't make a joke.
Okay. I knew exactly what you meant. I just wanted to teach you a lesson. Teachable moment for teachable moment.
Lesson learned. I give up.
Oh, come on. It's not that serious.
How did you even pull a fast one on me like that? I read your thoughts, and I had no hint that you were joking.
I made sure my mind was blank.
But how?
I pictured a blank piece of paper in my mind's eye. You can't hear a picture.
Now that is a Jedi mind trick.
I'm shook that it worked. Don't worry about the almost PG-13 comment. It's not like I can't hold it against you.
Were you making a joke out of a lame pickup line?
Yeah.
That's not how it goes. The turn of phrase is, if I told you you got a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? See, it's complimentary and also lecherous.
You really are in a bad mood.
What do I have to feel good about?
You don't want conversation. You don't want jokes. So I guess I just won't bother at all. I have my own stuff I could be doing.
Like what?
Looking at photos on my camera.
Sure. Go ahead.
I wasn't asking your permission.
Jacqueline, you have my expressed authorization to sit in the corner and review the photos on your camera.
Have fun melting like a s'more.
I will. What now?
They're all blurry. My pictures. All of my pictures on this fancy camera. They're awful. The flowers are out of focus, and the picture of you by the river is a black square.
Did you take the lens cap off?
Yeah, smart guy. I took the lens cap off.
I said don't take my picture!
It's a black square again.
Maybe the camera did get busted when you...
When I fell off the cliff? I guess so. So much for that. Shortest, most expensive birthday present ever.
The camera was a present?
Yeah, my parents... I ordered the model of the camera I wanted, and then they sent me the money. I thought it would be fun for the super bloom and the micro lens for the tiny details when filming videos, but now that's out.
I'm sure the flower photos aren't that bad.
Oh yeah? Look.
I mean, they're kinda like an abstract filter without using Photoshop.
I died for nothing.
Hey,
You should have just kept walking.
you don't really mean that. You just want to pout.
You don't think this is depressing?
Would I be disappointed if my last purchase and actions as a human were utterly worthless and destroyed? Sure.
Is there a cheerful upside that you're going to tack onto the back of that statement?
I hadn't thought of one.
Thanks a lot, Milo.
Where did you buy it? Return it for a refund, or at least you can have the money back.
You can't return it if it's broken.
You can at Costco.
Why would I have bought the camera at Costco? I only need one.
You don't have to buy their electronics in bulk. My stepdad bought a huge flat-screen TV and just to watch the Super Bowl, right? With the intention of returning it after the big game,
But the store was on to him, so they said no.
No, he won the bet he made and decided to use his winnings to keep it.
Well, good news for you.
Eh,
What? You don't like watching TV?
he never let anyone else touch the remote. Insisted that we would press the buttons too hard and mess up the settings or something, so it was always what he wanted to watch at the loudest volume possible. I hated that thing.
What would you have watched?
On the big TV?
Yeah, if you had the remote, what would you have watched?
Well, when we had the normal small TV, I'd really love the movie Finding Nemo. You know, the fish with the lucky fin,
Oh yeah, he has his one little tiny fin, and then when he goes to school for the first time, there's this other little octopus that has one short tentacle, so they kind of bond. That is until he gets himself captured. Well, I guess he gets lost completely first, and then he gets captured, but so super cute.
The underwater graphics had me completely entranced. I think that would have been really cool to see it, on the jumbo TV. Like being in an aquarium, right? Anyway, sorry about your camera.
Me too.
You want to help me type?
I'm not really in the mood now.
It'll give us something to do. I'll read and you type.
How about you read and you type?
Read the story to you?
Yeah.
But then I'm doing all the work. Fine. We'll sit on the couch.
It's like sitting next to a radiator.
I had the chair so close to the fireplace, my eyebrows were starting to singe.
Yeah. They're not even crispy.
Jeez, your hands are like ice.
I'll just warm them up on your New Year, New You six-pack.
Not a chance. Give me your hands. I'll rub them warm in mine.
Your poor arm. All this bruising from the bites. Did you give them a venom treatment?
No,
Why not?
I wasn't told to. And I wasn't going to risk screwing up again.
Who told you to do anything?
Your would-be cougar savior.
You called Youngblood?
I had to. I have no one else, you know. And he told me what to do, and well, here you are, so nibble the other arm, okay?
What did he say?
Well, he said you needed to feed, and since I turned you, I'm your only food source.
Wait. What? You didn't tell me that part.
You never liked the bag stuff anyway, so you're getting what you always wanted all along, right? Now, going forward, I would rather not have to self-inflict the bites.
You've been biting yourself?
Yeah, and the system was working. I didn't want to risk tainting my blood with the venom aftercare and have to make another panicked phone call.
You were panicking?
What's done is done, okay? It's been a while since your last meal, so let's just get on with it.
No.
It's gonna hurt me, not you. Besides, there's no other way. Not right now.
I can wait.
Jack.
Intermittent fasting. It's a thing.
Not for vampires. Now drink.
No.
Fine. Don't drink my blood. If you could not hiss at me, that'd be great.
I can't help it. The sound just comes out. Besides, it seems like it gets the venom going.
Hey! The other arm.
I'm not biting. I'm giving you my venom.
That was not part of the discussion.
Your arm is seriously messed up. Let's fix it. Like I did your forehead. You realize it's already healed? That Harry Potter-esque lightning bolt it's totally gone.
It is? Whoa. Okay, but just don't overextend yourself. It's like pins and needles when your foot falls asleep. Okay, that's good. Enough.
Okay, no more application. Now I'm just gonna massage it in. Think of it as skincare. Is it still tingling?
Yeah, but it feels good.
The wounds are closing.
Already?
Do you think it's from the cougar blood?
Maybe your venom is pumped up because of your powered up blood supply. You shouldn't have to do this.
I don't mind. I'm not pressing too hard, am I?
No, it feels amazing, actually, but...
I won't do deep tissue. Those massages are killer. I swear the masseuses aim to make bruises.
I wouldn't know. I've never had a massage.
How have you never had a massage?
I use my money for practical things like rent rather than getting a rub down by a stranger.
I think they would prefer you call it reflexology from a trained technician, but I get your point. It is a bougie luxury. Tell me about your first kiss.
Are you out of your mind?
If we're trading life forces, I think we should be able to swap sentimental stories.
You're just nosy and want to gossip.
Oh, come on, Dish.
Only if you massage my shoulders too.
Ooh, very tense. See, I knew it. You keep all your tension in your shoulders. Too hard?
No, it's good. God, jeez, you hit the spot.
I'll be gentle.
Oof.
Okay. So, tell me, your first kiss?
Can't I just relax?
Milo sitting in a tree. Kissing.
I won't be bullied into telling you.
Fine. Then you tell me who inspired the grief essay you wrote.
First kiss story it is. Okay, my first kiss was in the 2nd grade at recess. There was an epic game of dodgeball happening. Boys versus girls, and it came down to a final showdown. Me and Annika Stevens. I almost got her, but she had a way of sidestepping at the last second, and I've always been fast, so she couldn't get a good target on me. So it's my turn again, possession of the ball, right? I walk to the line, set up my kill shot, and then she comes running toward me. And that was confusing enough, but then she kissed me.
In front of everyone? Center court.
Yeah. I was so shocked. I dropped the ball, and then that's when she took control and tagged me out.
So you lost the game, but you got the girl.
She tagged me by power punting the ball straight into my... I lost the game, didn't get the girl, and I had trouble walking for the rest of the day and honestly, the rest of the week.
Oh my God, poor little Milo.
You mean young Milo, right?
What did the teachers do?
Well, they thought it was hilarious, just like everyone else.
I'm gonna look up Annika Stevens on the socials and tell her off.
Wonderful. Yes, that's just what I need, to let her know that she still occupies space in my brain. No, just forget it.
My turn. You ready to hear about my first kiss?
It's gotta be better than mine.
It was a mannequin at Target. My mom took me there to get new shoes for kindergarten. He was really cute and just my size.
Inanimate objects don't count.
Okay then, 6th grade camp. Bus ride home. Gary. I don't remember his last name. At camp, there were 2 choices for craft projects. You could polish a rock or make a miniature forest. Our crafting area was located in the mess hall, and we had been told to leave our projects to be collected for the ride home. I finished my project fairly early because I wanted to get back outside and see how many different colors of butterflies I could spot. Anyway, before the bus started its engine, we were all seated. The teacher walked down the aisle handing out our projects from the box. Everyone is getting their masterpieces handed to them. I'm waiting, and I'm seeing all these rocks being passed around, like almost no tiny forests. The teacher walks up to me, and from the bottom of the empty cardboard box, he hands me a trampled twig. All the rocks had been loaded on top of my miniature forest. It wasn't a forest. Gary, he was sitting next to me, and he set his polished rock on my backpack. He was so nice. I kissed him on the cheek. He took the rock back just as soon as the bus ride was over, but at least he didn't sock me in the walnuts.
You're seriously not gonna tell me about your first kiss?
I told you both of them.
I thought we were telling the first time we got kissed.
I started the topic, and I gave no ground rules. And you got more stories out of me. Besides, I'm the one that kisses first.
Excuse me?
I kiss first. Guys, they don't... I'm the one that makes the first move. That surprises you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, that kind of explains that. You're just so... No guy has ever kissed you first?
I told you. I'm the initiator. And then they join in.
Sorry, sorry. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this concept. You're saying that, well, when you've been on dates, had boyfriends...
Boyfriend? I've had just one actual boyfriend.
Well, okay, boyfriend. He didn't ever...
You know what? You're right. We don't need to get into it. Sharing is fun, but, we can hit the pause button on this one.
Hey, you brought it up.
Yeah, and now I'm dropping it. Guys my age don't like me.
What kind of statement is that?
You know how you said you checked my ID to make sure I wasn't underage?
Oh my god, don't tell me that's a fake ID.
No. I'm 25. Chill out. Anyway, if I was going to get a phony driver's license, I would have chosen a better picture, wouldn't I?
Or at least Photoshop the zit off your forehead.
Hey! I was stressed about getting my picture taken.
Stressed about a picture? This coming from the queen of selfies?
Yeah, my selfies are absolutely to die for. Real cute.
Maybe not the joke, but your picture is.
On my ID?
Yeah, it's a nice photo. I mean, lump withstanding.
I had tried putting ice on it to make the bump go down, but that just made it even more red. I almost gave myself curtain bangs to cover it, but then I figured the pimple would be less embarrassing. What was I talking about?
How you're the alpha, dating-wise?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've always looked young. I mean, that's what people tell me. I think I look... Well, I look like me. But I can't control other people's perceptions, so...
So you have to take the lead because guys our age are insecure.
I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's flat-out indifference.
You mean to tell me that no guys are ever interested in you? Ever? Never ever.
Some of them.
Well, of course they are.
Older guys. And when I say older, I mean old. Like by a decade or more.
So creeps.
Thank you. If I wanted compliments from a grandpa, I'd go to Miami.
Your grandpa lives in Miami?
He's buried there.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Grandma and Grandpa moved there after he retired. We would go to Disney. I loved visiting them. And then one day...
Heart attack?
Coconut. He was sitting under a tree, and that was the end of Grandpa.
Wow, that's a new fear unlocked.
Well, it's not like you can go anywhere tropical.
Yeah, sure enough.
Guys, they want the bubbly high school cheerleader. They want the confident college co-ed. Whatever age group I'm in, when I'm in it, they don't want me. So, eventually I learned that if I wanted any sort of dating life whatsoever, I needed to be the aggressor.
And how's that been going? You're singing. Hold up. You're singing to block me out of hearing your thoughts.
Oh, good, it's working.
Now who's the sneaky sneak?
Inner thoughts should be private.
Well, I agree, but... Fine. Forgot I asked.
When Travis...
The one boyfriend?
The one boyfriend, Travis, when we met and I found out we were less than a year apart in age, I pounced. I mean, he did show a glimmer of interest in me first, but Saying that out loud makes it even more embarrassing.
Wanting to have companionship is not embarrassing, and hey, you said he showed interest first, so that's a plus. There had to be some good times, right?
Sure, some. Any action for you besides the dodgeball dominator?
Yeah, a few girls in high school before acne kicked in. I asked them to dances, prom, and stuff. College there were study dates at the coffee house. Some nice moments here and there.
Nice moments?
Uh, it would be ungentlemanly to say how nice.
So the thump to your bushel basket had no permanent damage?
No, it didn't. And you can be sure to tell Annika once you track her down.
Did you really mean what you said by the river? About women being better than men? I mean, aside from Annika, of course.
I don't think I said better, but
I appreciate you saying it. It was very nice.
yeah, that's me. Mr. Nice Guy.
But at the same time, I don't like it when you tear yourself down, let alone half the population. My only point was that a person's worth shouldn't hinge on their gender, but who they are as a person. That's all.
Just so you know, I perceive you as bubbly and confident, and any guy that isn't attracted to you is an idiot.
Are you an idiot?
Oh, a good one. Using my own words against me.
You know I think you're attractive.
And I am no idiot. Oh,
Bedtime?
I could sleep for a year.
This couch is pretty comfortable. Is it okay if I snooze here?
You want to cuddle up by the radiator? And how would that be comfortable?
I could lean my head on your shoulder.
There you go again. Flirting.
If I promise to stop?
Yeah, you couldn't if you tried. Come on, get situated.
Mm.
Comfy?
Mm-hmm.
You want a blanket?
Yes, thank you.
Let's get some shut-eye, okay?
Good night, Milo.
See you dark and late. Evening.
Why am I wearing your headphones?
You said my snores shake the windows, so I thought the headphones and music would drown them out.
How long have you been awake?
I've been up for a while. I was thinking. Well, I mean, you were so upset about your defunct camera. I read through the manual and thought I'd give it a try. And took the camera on the scenic route.
You took pictures? Of what?
The Elephant Rock, the valley, anything that looked remotely majestic.
And?
Well, see for yourself.
So what? I had it on the wrong settings?
So this isn't just a point and shoot. This is a complex piece of equipment.
And you've got it wired.
Well, I deleted my first few shaky attempts, but whatever.
Oh, wow. The moon photos are way impressive. And a goat? I didn't even know there were goats on this mountain.
Well, there's one less now.
What does that mean? What happened to the goat?
I...
Did you drain the goat?
Yes. I didn't mean to, though. I mean, well, it wasn't my plan. I was taking pictures, and he wandered into my shot, and then, well, the wind shifted, and the next thing I knew, I was jaw deep in goat.
We need to get back to the city.
Yeah.
We gotta get your supply restocked, and we gotta meet Youngblood, so I don't have to keep feeding off you. He has vampire blood for sale, right?
Yes, but
But what?
there's no rush for you to meet him.
I'd say there's a big rush. You're literally going feral because of me.
He's...
Strange. Yes, I know. You told me. What, does he have a lazy eye or something? I won't stare.
I'll pack up my things. We'll start driving. Try to get some miles covered before dawn, okay? They have cleaners that come after the guests leave, so...
Are they gonna fix the window I broke?
Shoot. How am I gonna explain that? I'll think of something. Just... If you could pack the ice cooler...
Okay, on it. Can we keep the bathrobes?
This isn't a hotel.
Okay. Bagged vamp juice only.
Thanks. Yeah. I'll pull the car around. Oh, and you should drink.
Right now?
You know the warning about drinking while driving?
Yeah, but you're not an open container. And I don't want to exhaust you before you drive.
You need to be fed sooner or later. Might as well do it now.
I don't want to hurt you.
Just go easy with those pearly whites, okay?
How can I go easy? I have to bite through your skin.
But you don't need to continuously flex your jaw. Just do the initial bite to get the blood flow going, and then drink.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Because I didn't know. I agree that when you first fed and you used my arm like a chew toy, it hurt a lot. I found out that you don't have to keep your teeth in me while you're drinking. You just use your fangs to puncture and then just accept the flow. Think of it as if you were stranded on a desert island and you were dying of thirst, right? So say you find a coconut, right? Oh gosh. R.I.P. to your grandma. I'm so sorry. Okay, well anyway, say you find a coconut, right? You crack the shell and then you just drink the water inside. No need to, keep your hammer in there. Oh god.
I get it. Bite then suck.
Is it getting warmer in here? Gosh.
We might as well be Pop-Tarts, it's so toasty.
So, I'll just, sit next to you, and,
How were we positioned when I was in and out of consciousness?
well, I had you in my arms, so...
Like when you carried me from the river.
Yeah, so I braced you up with one arm and then held my wrist to your mouth.
Okay, well, the wrist has, like, no meat on it. Can I bite your bicep? It's where you bit me.
Sure.
All right, take off your shirt.
I'm
not gonna bite through your shirt.
Fine.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy what clothes can cover up. These baggy shirts you've been wearing all this time, hiding the fact that you're high-key yoked.
Okay, there's teasing and there's outright mockery.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? I'm seriously asking.
What are you getting at?
Hey, I'm not a psychiatrist, and I don't know if the term applies to vampires, but body dysmorphia?
Okay, the last thing I need is an amateur analyst.
Then maybe you do need those glasses of yours after all.
I can see just fine, thank you.
Then admit you're a smoke show.
If I said half the things you said to me,
Are you offended?
Oh, I'm not offended, but...
Then you're welcome. Don't.
Don't what?
Don't flex, show off.
I'm not.
I can get a vein without 2 tickets to the gun show. Now relax your arms.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Everyone knows that when you get blood drawn, they put a tourniquet on. And then you flex your arm to raise the veins, and then once the needle is in, then you relax. I wasn't flexing to show off. It's just procedure.
Oh. So I should tie you up.
Jack.
I'm just trying to follow proper procedure.
So lucky you can't hear my thoughts.
Oh yeah? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how this is gonna hurt.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Would a countdown make it better?
No, just do it. Ah! Okay. Ugh! Why? What the hell? Oh my God.
Who's biting gently?
Screw gently. Oh my God. Okay. You're doing it slowly. Oh my God, this is like being tortured.
I'm sorry. You're right.
What did you say?
I should do it quick, like ripping off a Band-Aid.
No, not that. The other thing.
I'm sorry?
No, the other thing.
You're right. You're a twisted little pincushion.
Hey, what did I say about little?
Oh, please. It's like when a roided out bouncer calls himself tiny. You're nearly a foot taller than me.
Here. All warmed up for you. Ugh. No. Don't stop drinking. I'm okay. Just focus on what you're... Pay attention to how you feel. Don't glut yourself, but don't skimp, okay? Just take what you need.
Oh, you taste so good.
Oh, God, even with the essence of goat?
The goat, the cougar. It's like a flavor explosion. Oh, sorry. That sounds all kind of weird, doesn't it?
No weirder than me liking double boiler human hemoglobin, so...
So we're both freaks.
Yep.
Thanks for breakfast.
Thanks for not tearing into me this time.
Okay if I treat this fresh bite with my venom?
Sure, yeah. First aid would be good.
You healed my leg. I'll heal your arm.
I appreciate it. Okay, we really should get going, though. I'll leave my suitcase for last. Just choose whatever you want to wear for the drive.
You sure it's okay?
My hoodie looks better on you anyway.
Pictures you took are really good. Maybe you can give me a demo later? How you did it? What buttons you pushed?
I can, but it'll be a quick lesson, and you're natural at pushing buttons.
I'm sorry.
I was just, hey, no, I was just playing around.
Yeah, but it's true. I irritate you.
We irritate each other. Me being uptight and you...
Being a brat.
I shouldn't have called you that.
Yeah, well, I told you. It's a compliment.
No, not the way that I meant it.
It's fine. I am one. In all the ways it can be meant. Maybe that's why I attract sugar daddy wannabes. And also probably the real reason guys don't like me in general. I'm just wasn't a complete pain.
You said you don't like it when I tear myself down. So don't you go doing it either.
I'm just saying that my attitude has been...
Your attitude? You mean since ceasing to exist as a human and then waking up as a bloodthirsty vampire? Do you want to know what I did when I first came to and learned what had happened to me? What I had become? I cried. I cried for 3 days straight. All day. I couldn't stop. I cried so much that Youngblood had to hook me up to a hydration drip. You bounce back so quickly.
I was unconscious for a week.
Yes, but personality-wise, you were a firecracker out the gate. Not a puddle of tears.
You shouldn't feel bad about crying. You died. You were grieving about your life as you knew it. The notebook entry about grief, the one you wrote it about yourself.
Yeah, that's me. Conceited, self-absorbed. The fact that you've been giving me hell since you opened your eyes. You're a spitfire. You always have something to say and speak your mind. I mean, I may be able to hear your thoughts, but it's hardly necessary around you. I think you're a legit rock star.
Milo, I'm so sorry.
Hey, there's no reason to be sorry.
I shouldn't have read your diary.
It's a journal, and you didn't do it to be intrusive. Besides, I'm fine.
You're not, and I can feel.
Here. Feel my arms around you. I'm not shaking. I'm not scared. I'm okay. I've got a tidy typed up manuscript, a handle on what the storyline actually is, and I'm juiced up with eau de goat and a ride-or-die road trip co-captain.
I'm your co-captain?
Yeah, but I'm the captain.
Milo, I just love... I like hanging out with you.
I like hanging out with you too. Was that okay? It was just on the cheek.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Get dressed. I'll meet you at the car. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Reluctant Vampire. Please visit our website for more experiences.